Hi there, and welcome to this video on GCSE Biology for the AQA Specification. And in this tutorial we'll be having a look at the topic of biodiversity and the effect of human interaction on the ecosystem. And in particular we'll be taking a look at waste management. I'm Shumana from StudyMind, where we help you revise GCSE Biology with our helpful video tutorials, tailored to your subject, your specification, and to you. If you're new here, make sure you click the subscribe button. Whilst you are watching, please leave any comments below if you're unsure about anything, and let us know if it's your first time watching our videos so we can send you our free revision materials. We also have helpful timestamps below for each part of the video to help guide you through the specification. So let's get started. Hello there, and welcome to this tutorial on waste management. So in today's tutorial we'll have a look at human population growth, pollution, and this is your specification point for today. So another really simple specification point to go through, just lots of little fiddly bits that we will address in this tutorial. So the human population has increased exponentially over time, and the populations of countries such as India and China are expected to or have already reached 1 billion each. And each year there is an increase of around 75 million people. Now, why are we getting this population growth? So it's generally occurred as our standards of living have increased. So there is a lower infant mortality rate, so fewer babies dying, and a higher life expectancy, so we're living longer, due to better healthcare facilities. And also food production and water availability has become greatly increased. But of course, there are also cultural reasons for this increase, as some religions do not tolerate contraception and others believe in very large families. So how can we curb population growth? So let's have a look at China, for example. So China attempted the controversial one-child policy as they realised that their supply was not meeting their demand. So there were not enough resources for the sheer number of people. And scientists worry that this could happen for the whole Earth as we produce more and more waste and use more and more resources. So as the population grows, more and more resources are used, more and more energy is required. For this, there is an increase in the use of fossil fuels and an increase in the waste produced, which in turn leads to an increase in pollution. So human population growth is leading to more pollution. Now, pollution can take many forms. It can be found in bodies of water, in the air, and on the land. And there are many ways in which pollution may occur. So for example, with water pollution, when farmers use fertilisers, water can run off from their fields into early bodies of water during periods of heavy rain. And this can settle in the water, leading to a process called eutrophication. So this is a really important term you've got to remember right now, and commit this spelling to memory as well. So let's have a talk through the process of eutrophication. So this could be a really easy 5 marker that you get in your exam, and if you learn this process, you'll be able to get those 5 marks, easy peasy. So fertilisers provide nutrients to help farmers promote good crop growth, so they're used by farmers very commonly. But fertilisers are carried by rainwater, which carries them to nearby bodies of water, so they enter lakes and rivers. And when the fertilisers get into lakes, rivers and streams, they lead to a spike in nitrogen, ammonia and other nutrients in the water. Now, the spike in nitrogen kills aquatic animals. However, it is beneficial to aquatic plants, which causes them to grow very rapidly and densely. But in contrast, nitrogen and ammonia are toxic to the aquatic organisms. So we have aquatic plants growing and overgrowing, which then removes oxygen from the water, therefore leading to further deaths of living organisms within the body of water. So ultimately, eutrophication leads to large-scale die-off of aquatic organisms and eventually the plants themselves. Now, in parts of the world with open sewers, human waste may also contribute to water pollution, and this can cause severe illness such as cholera. Now, we've had a look at water pollution, we've had a look at eutrophication in sewers, possibly leaking into bodies of water. Now let's have a look at air pollution. So as we burn more fossil fuels, we send more and more sulfur dioxide and carbon dioxide into the air. And these are greenhouse gases and lead to global warming. Also, they can combine with water in the clouds to form acid rain, which, when the rain then falls, destroys many plants and monuments, and can even acidify bodies of water. So this huge amount of air pollution has led to smog, which can be dangerous to humans. And actually, the lungs of people living in central London have been known to take a lot of damage due to the pollution. Now, as the human population grows, there is an increase in the waste produced. So this should actually say land pollution here now. So when you put something in your bin, it is more often than not it's placed in a landfill site. And for example, batteries cannot be disposed of in this way. When they make their way into landfill, their acid can leak, polluting the land. Now, pollution has a huge effect on biodiversity. Our waste can have horrible effects on biodiversity, reducing the species diversity and so making our ecosystem far less stable. Remember, we want more species diversity, we want to increase biodiversity, as we saw in the last tutorial. So just a little tip coming up, make sure you learn the process of eutrophication, as it's a really easy 5 marks if you know it well. So that's everything covered for today. I hope that all made sense to you, and well done. I'll see you for the next tutorial. Thanks for watching this free video from StudyMind. If you liked this video, make sure to subscribe to catch our newest videos by clicking below, and leave a comment on a topic you'd like a video on. Click here to watch more videos in our series for GCSE Biology, or visit our website studymind.co.uk for free past paper compilations by topic and specification.